and then they get on the
This show is crazy. It's supposed to be about racing, and these niggas over here, he specifically him, he out here really killing people inside of this movie, bro. Hey, like, man, we back with another video from Brandon DTM. You feel what I'm saying? Lightning McQueen and Mater save the world from from evil lemon cars. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get straight into it. Let's go. Yeah.
This video is sponsored by War Thunder.
Yeah.
So the movie opens up and we got the swaggiest car I done ever seen in my entire life. And his name is Finn McMissile. And he's sneaking onto this oil rig right now because he got some investigating to do.
Man.
He then finds out that his homie done got turned into a Wally cube. You know the little trash boxes and shit? Yeah, bro, one of those now. And Finn's engine done sunk to his trunk, man. RIP to bro. He going through it right now. Just look at his face. And the worst part is he can't even grieve properly because his cover gets blown and the ops are on his ass. My son is hitting the dash on these niggas, got him slipping on oil and catching a body in the process. Bro then ups a fucking AK-47, shooting the barrels loose, slapping a bomb onto that shit, causing a crazy explosion. Nah, my son looks swaggy as fuck here, bro. Finn McMissile is really him. He gets cornered on this helicopter pad and the ops thinking that is barbecue chicken. Game over. That is until this nigga reverses off that bitch into the ocean and he starts gliding on the water like he's our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, to make his getaway. He's bobbing and weaving missiles and even faking his own death. And I gotta give credit where credit is due. This nigga is insanely tough. They snap with this opening sequence, bro. We then cut to Mater towing this broken down car and we see my glorious king in the distance. And Mater instantly hits the dash. Got buddy right here.
What we need to do is stop glazing Lightning McQueen, okay? That's what we need to stop doing right now. Mater is faster, but we all know that. But lock in.
Going through it. His bumper is kissing that pavement over and over. They catch up for a little bit, doing that cool little handshake and whatnot. And we find out that Doc Hudson is dead. And when the fuck did this shit happen? Like, bro, what do you mean Doc would have?
If you having any type of like disagreement that chicken is the best flavor of noodles, man, your opinion is wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Your opinion is wrong.
Been proud of you. There's got to be some kind of sick, twisted joke,
but it's
bro.
Wrong.
Don't play with me like this. No way Doc is really dead. I refuse to believe that Unc is gone. But sadly, the news that I have received ends up being true. But they did end up renaming the Piston Cup after Doc in his honor, so that's nice. He actually got a whole racing museum in Radiator Springs, and this brings a little tear to my eye. I can't even lie to y'all, bro. This shit hits home, bro. Doc was one of my favorite characters, bro. RIP to you, Unc, man. Fuck, I miss you.
You feel what I'm saying? Sorry.
Lightning and Mater have their best friend day together, you know what I'm saying? But now it's nighttime, and Lightning reasonably wants to see his fine shit. Boy. You know, sadly, his baby girl from the first movie, he want to see her. He hasn't seen her in a minute.
What I'm saying right now is, if your opinion on food is different than mine, then your opinion is wrong. No, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. That's what I'm trying to get to let you know that I'm not wrong. You're wrong.
Some cheeks. He's trying to put his exhaust in her trunk, gang. It was cool chopping it up with you, Mater, but I got a dip, bro. I got fine shit off the honey pack waiting for me. I'll see you later, gang. And now this nigga Mater is all sad and shit. Like, bro, you literally spent the whole day with him. God forbid somebody wants to spend 2 hours with their fucking girlfriend, bro. You catch a fucking titty attack. Let bro have dinner with his girl. You are a grown ass man, Mater. What are you doing? So Lightning and Sally are at dinner. And of course, this motherfucker ends up showing up somehow. Mater is literally the embodiment of a clingy fucking ex. They're not even exes, bro. They're best friends. Like, come on, Mater, leave him alone, bro. He's trying to be with his girl. Let him be. We then learn on the TV that there's this rich electric car hosting this big ass race called the World Grand Prix. And he's really trying to pitch.
Grown woman, by the way. You ain't got no dad. Okay?
People this new oil he made, talking about how clean and healthy it is. This Italian race car comes on screen talking crazy about Lightning, causing a scene, and bro's trying to see what all the commotion is about. And then my baby starts dick eating this nigga Francesco, talking about he's nice to look at. And right then and there, Sally, you are not my bitch no more. Fuck goddamn Treesh. I should have been knew you was like this since I saw that tramp step in the first movie, gang. Sally, freeze, yo. Keep your head up, queen, bro. These bitches ain't shit for real. But since bro was in love and shit, he he's gonna
real.
let this slide. But me personally, I would never speak to you again. You gonna get me hot, Sally, bro. Don't play with me, gang. So Lightning ends up accepting the offer for the race, and y'all already know what's next. My dog gotta look extra fresh and extra clean for this race. So Lightning pops out with a new paint job, new lights, new rims, and a new spoiler. Like, okay, I see you, king. Stun on these niggas. My son really dripped out from headlight to spoiler. You already know the vibes. We in Tokyo with it now, and this shit look like a vibe, bro. Literally New York just in Japanese font. I want to go to Tokyo so bad, yo. Oh my god, bro. We're at this party with all the race.
I want to go to Japan in general so bad, but you got somebody in the chat right now. You feel what I'm saying? She go to Japan without me, by the way. She gonna go to Japan.
Cars now, and Lightning ends up meeting Francesco, and Mater does one of the most L-man shit I have ever seen in my entire life. He tells Francesco how big of a fan Sally is, bro, boosting this nigga's ego through the moon. Mater is literally dirty macking his best friend, and he don't even know it, bro. He's basically saying that his bitch is free eats. He's telling Francesco that Sally for the gang, bro. She for the whole race crew. That tramp stamp almost confirms it. And to make a bad situation worse, Francesco dedicates his future win to Sally. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I would have killed Francesco right then and there, bro. Ain't no way you gonna dedicate a race to my shorty. That is insanely disrespectful on so many levels, bro. But Lightning handles it like a professional. I ain't gonna lie, he way better than me. I would have crashed the fuck out. Finn McMissile cool ass shows up, and we see my glorious queen in all her beauty. This fine ass spy named Holly Shiftwell.
Why is this nigga crushing on a car? Why is he crushing on a car? Why is he calling a car his queen? What is going on here?
If y'all thought Sally had me hooked as a kid, this bitch right here had me losing my marbles. I can tell she's just a pretty ass British black woman, bro. I could tell, bro. She smell good. She got nice toes. Her hair is super coily and poofy and shit. Just by the voice alone had 10-year-old me foaming at the mouth. I know y'all got on my ass for what I said about Sally last video, but come on, bro. We can all agree that Holly was a bad bitch in Cars too. Come on, bro. Don't make me look crazy, y'all. Y'all gonna hear me out this time. I don't care. So Holly and Finn are talking about business. More specifically, this American spy that's supposed to meet up with them and pass them some intel. But Finn peeps the ops, and y'all already know he gotta be low-key with it. Remember, y'all, he faked his own death in the beginning of the movie, so he can't get caught slipping now, or the whole operation is gone. We cut to Mater eating wasabi, thinking that it's ice cream, and just look at this big ass serving. Bro is cooked. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's GG's. And I'm pretty sure this much wasabi can actually kill you. Like, this is dangerous as hell. This is like 3 or 4 ice cream scoops of wasabi, bro. Yo ass gonna be on that toilet all night. We then see the rich electric car talking about how excellent and professional Lightning's team is, and not even 2 seconds later, this shit happens.
Oh hell nah, bro. What they got that boy Mater doing, bro? What the fuck did I just watch, bro? Dude was out. Nah, bro. Nah,
I'm probably thinking, okay, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing as hell, but it's not the end of the world, right? Well, wrong, because this nigga fucking pees on the floor, bro. He's leaking oil, gang, like in front of everybody. I don't even know if this is nationally televised, but if it is, bro, you're cooked, Mater. Oh my god, bro. I would never take you anywhere ever again. Like, there's actually no fucking way. I would have took this nigga straight to the airport, bro. Yo ass is going back to Radiator Springs first thing in the morning, bro. You gonna sleep in the airport. I don't give a fuck. Mater goes to the bathroom to get all cleaned up, and he gets water sprayed up his ass. And the American spy is in the bathroom waiting for Finn, but he gets jumped by the ops, and he gets jumped bad, bro. And I'm in complete and utter shock right now, bro, because there's no way a muscle car is getting done crazy by 2 shit boxes, bro. This makes 0 sense to me. Mater accidentally makes the save without even knowing, and bro passes on the intel to Mater, making him the new American spy. But of course, he's oblivious as fuck and has no clue. Holly goes to meet the American spy instead of Finn because he's supposed to be dead, and she runs into Mater thinking he's the spy. The whole time Mater thinks that she's trying to suck his gear shifter and shit. The way she talking, I ain't gonna lie, I probably would have thought the same thing. Her sexy ass. Don't make me smoke your tail light, baby. So the American spy gets kidnapped, and they start filling his tank up with the new fancy oil. And evil Dr. Carr tells us that the oil is good for you. It's really good for you, actually. It's healthy as hell. But when it's hit with an electromagnetic pulse, it is deadly. And they end up finding out out Mater is the new spy and killing bro, making him explode. Speaking of things exploding, I would love to introduce y'all to the sponsor of today's video, the amazing people at War Thunder. War Thunder is the free-to-play vehicle combat game
like
available. War Thunder is available on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and mobile devices. War Thunder puts you in the world of a soldier at war, controlling tanks, planes, ships, and many more in battles across land, air, and sea. They even have vehicles from different eras. My personal very frequently and is always needing something to keep me occupied. This is amazing for me. With the intuitive controls and impressive graphics to the
I'm finna crash
action,
out.
when you see in comics and the exclusive miss out on. First course out of 3 for this race, and the commentators are dick eating Francesco crazy, bro. Like I'm talking about, they getting the balls too. But the homie Daryl Carstrip reminds them of my king's glory, saying that Lightning McQueen is probably the best all-around race car in this race. And I gotta agree with him, bro. I gotta agree with him. He right. He ain't tell no lies. The race is underway and Francesco was in the lead, but he gets to the dirt part of the track, and you already know my son Lightning is about to go crazy. Francesco whole ass is struggling, and Lightning hits him with a Doc Hudson special, taking the lead. And let's just take a moment to appreciate how cool these cars look cutting up right now, bro. Oh my god, this animation is amazing. The evil shit boxes aim the camera at one of the cars, taking it out of the race. And shit, they hit another one too. They shooting the whole race up right now, bro. Take cover, bro. They busting. Holly tries to warn Mater that they're coming for him on the headset, but all it does is fuck up the race for Lightning, causing him to slip up and let Francesco take the lead. While the race is going on, Finn gets jumped by 3 lemon cars, leading him to a fire, but he Mario jumps, flinging the car behind him, causing an explosion, then flinging one car onto an elevated platform, making this thing go all the way up, and weaves the second car, shooting the equipment, causing it to come crashing down. And I don't know how they do it, but they just keep making this nigga even cooler, bro. Like, what the fuck did I just watch? We head back to the race, and Lightning is able to make up most of the lost ground, but he's too little too late and comes in second place behind Francesco, bro. And you already know this nigga go talk crazy, bro. We're at the post-race podium, and he's talking crazy like I predicted, and Lightning can't even deal with this shit, so he just drives off. Lightning runs into Mater, and he reasonably crashes out on Mater. Like, he's ripping this nigga a new asshole, and I personally think he was still way too nice. I would have made this nigga cry. I would have made him ball fucking tears, bro, for fucking my shit up. Like, I didn't bring you to Tokyo to go on dates with bitches, bro, because that's what Mater got distracted for. He thought he was going on a date with the sexy purple car. No, nigga, I did not bring you out here to do that shit. I brought you out here to be part of my racing team, but you're such a dumbass. You can't even do that. I don't need somebody like you on my racing team, bro. Get out of my face, bro. Lightning done booked this nigga a ticket back home the very next morning because bro's at the airport looking all sad and shit. That is until Finn McMissile saves him from the lemons trying to kill him, bro. Like, these niggas are having a shootout on the airport strip. You cannot make this up. How it went from NASCAR racing to 007, I have zero clue, bro. This feels like a fever dream. They end up surviving and they get on the...
This show is crazy. It's supposed to be about racing, and these niggas over here, he specifically him, he out here really killing people inside of this movie, bro. Like, you're inside of a movie about cars. How did it turn to that?
The jet safe and sound, and they end up officially making this nigga Mater a spy, giving him a disguise and hella weapons. Like, what am I even watching, bro? Is this about racing? Is this movie about racing, bro? Please let me know. I'm getting 007 vibes from this shit. This movie is so buck wild compared to the first. It is mind-boggling, bro. Are you sure Vin Diesel didn't get his hands on this script? You sure he didn't Fast and Furious-ify this movie? This movie gives me very much Fast and the Furious 6 vibes. That's my theory, y'all. Vin Diesel is the creator of Cars 2, bro. So for y'all that hate Cars 2, blame Vin Diesel, bro. It's his fault somehow. I don't know. We're in Italy now for the second race. He's just trying to save his family. God, this shit is so pretty. Shout out all my Italians, bro. I would deadass live here. If I ever get rich off this YouTube shit, I'm buying property in Italy. I don't give a damn. The second race is about to take place, and this is basically home court advantage for Francesco. Like, he deadass be practicing on these tracks, so he's ultra confident right now. He even got his mom in the stands dedicating the win to her. The race starts, but while while this is taking place, Mater pulls up in his disguise and gets introduced to the big evil head honcho on the TV screen. And the first order of business, bro, the first thing he does is make another car explode. And then he makes another one explode. Like, god damn, bro, the race just started. They can't even cross the finish line one time. Holy shit, y'all don't even want to like enjoy the race for a little bit? Like, y'all just want to fuck it up from the beginning? Finn and Holly peep the camera making this happen, and bro books it, maneuvering through the streets of Italy, literally leaping from roof to roof. And right when he's about to stop them, he gets caught by a magnet and is forced to watch yet another car get hit. And this time it causes a big crash, bro. This shit could have killed everybody. So while these cars are lining up like niggas at a Foot Locker waiting for the new J's to come out, McQueen ends up beating Francesco in the race on his own track, which is crazy as hell. How the fuck do you let that shit happen, bro? You have home court advantage. You've been racing on these bitches since you were like 7, bro. Lightning has never been here before, and he did your ass like that. Miles Axelrod, aka the Rich Electric Car, is being interviewed asking if the final race is gonna take place after like almost 8 cars fucking died. And this bastard says yes. Like, holy shit, bro. He does not care about these cars whatsoever.
I don't think here's the catch. The
final race will be run on gasoline, not that new shit he created, bro. Lightning then gets interviewed next, and he says that he's gonna keep using the new oil because he's friends with the owner. And shit, ain't no friendship worth dying over, gang. I promise you that, but fuck it, bro. It's your life. After hearing this news, the evil Dr. Carr says McQueen must die. Mater is so horrified after hearing this news that he blows his cover, and he ups a fucking Gatling gun and airs the entire place out. Like, okay, Mater, I see you. Hollow tip Mater ain't messing around no more. He gonna walk y'all niggas down moving forward. So he makes his escape, and he's trying to warn Lightning that he got a bounty on.
I gotta keep it a buck with you though. You feel what I'm saying? You know me, I'm the type of guy to keep it a buck, Dust. So it's like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say you're the top viewer when you're not the top viewer. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't be inside of here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
On his head, but he ends up getting kidnapped and gets hit with the Diddy miss, knocking him out cold.
Like, Mater wakes. For example, you'd only been in Twitter streams this entire month. I've been streaming a lot. I just did a 5-hour stream the other day. You didn't even join for a minute of that stream. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? And there was 2 people that was inside of that stream the whole stream, talking to me the entire time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like type shit.
What's up? And he's in England now inside of Big Ben, about to be crushed to death. The race kicks off and they're already aiming this shit at bro. Like, goddamn, the race just started. You can't even let my nigga Lightning get a quarter mile in? You gonna up it on him right away? But for whatever reason, this does not work. So they end up going to plan B, saying that they put a bomb inside Lightning's pit. The Lemons leave and Mater manages to break free and is headed out to save Lightning. Finn and Holly's sexy ass are about to be killed by a clock until my baby has a brilliant idea to turn back time. And how she does this, you might ask? She does it by reversing the polarity. Yeah, y'all bitch ass niggas didn't think I had that in my vocabulary, huh? I pulled that shit out my ass though, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but that shit sounded cool, right? I sounded smart and sophisticated. Agree with me.
You did.
Anyways, Holly manages to reverse the clock and they break free using the clock gears to cut the rope. Mater gets to the pit and learns that he's actually the bomb. They planted that shit in his air filter, and I don't even want to know what the human equivalent to that shit is, bro. Let's just move on. Lightning sees him and he's literally chasing him on the track. I don't know where all the other cars went, but it's just these 2 on the track right now racing each other. Oh yeah, Mater's doing the backwards driving thing again, and I still have no clue how he does this shit with no effort, bro, because he's dumb as rocks. He could barely fucking say sentences correctly, let alone drive backwards, bro. That should be out of the realm of possibility for him. Lightning latches onto his tow hitch, and in an effort to get away, Mater spawns fucking rocket thrusters, bro.
Trying to get over on my boy.
Where did this come from, bro? Where the hell were they stored? He literally pulls this out of his ass, bro. They said fuck it and just turned Mater into a transformer this movie, bro. Finn is chasing evil Dr. Carr and catches him, but the doctor got a big ass magnet that's pulling him to the ship. This shit is pulling out all Finn's weapons and missiles too. They got my dog Finn dodging missiles from point blank range, and he has a brilliant idea to release all the bombs that he has and detonate them on the magnet, causing a big explosion in the water. Mater is bobbing and weaving through London traffic, and Holly is literally literally flying, bro. Like flying in the air. This bitch got wings out of nowhere, bro. What am I watching, bro? Someone explain this to me. Bro, whatever. I'm just gonna stop asking questions, bro. Like, forget it, bro. She ends up sending these two evil cars flying into a pub where they get jumped. The bomb gets activated because Mater's stupid ass said activate, and every time somebody tries to deactivate it with the wrong voice, it goes down a whole minute. The lemon cars must have really wanted this nigga Mater dead, bro, because fuck, a whole minute is crazy. They get cornered by all these lame ass lemon cars and whoop the dog shit out of them pretty easily, and Mater for whatever reason starts flying in the air and lands right in front of the Queen of England. What the actual fuck is happening right now? I'm pretty sure this can be considered a war crime, Mater. This stupid bastard brought a bomb, a B-O-M-B, the things that go boom, to the Queen of England, literally the most important person in the country, on some casual shit, bro. Not a single ounce of urgency in this dumbass's body. Thankfully, the guards do their job and they up these big ass guns on him, and he decides to be serious for a second. For 1 second, he decides to lock in and be serious, and he blames the electric car for what's been happening the whole time. And Mater's low-key cooking. I ain't gonna lie, he pressing the fuck out of him right now, and he looks guilty as a bitch. There's less than 3 seconds on the bomb, and bro says deactivate, and it deactivates. Holy shit, this hillbilly fuck was right the whole time. The day is saved, and Tow Mater is anointed as Sir Tow Mater, and we get back to Radiator Springs, and Finn and Holly sexy ass shows up, and she's claiming Mater as her man now. Like, ain't no way this nigga Mater took my bitch, bro. How, bro?
She was
Why do
never
all the
yours,
chop niggas
bro.
get...
Stop acting like she was yours, but she was never yours.
All the bad bitches, bro. What kind of wizardry is going on? We then find out that the reason Lightning McQueen didn't blow up to smithereens is because the hippie car in Sarge right here switched out the oil for his organic shit. And that's W man shit right there, bro. Shout out to bro. So because the last race was such a shit show to say the least, they end up doing the Radiator Springs Grand Prix. And I low-key like this a lot. The vibes of this is hella cool. Bro. But yeah, we get a happy ending, y'all, and that's the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. You know, I had to drop another banger for y'all real quick. Again, I just want to say thank you to the people at War Thunder for sponsoring today's video. You guys can play for...
Hey man, W video, you feel what I'm saying? Like, comment, and subscribe if you mess with the video. Hey, we out.